Morning class, Coach Day. In today's notes, we're going to go over direct variation. Direct variation is just a term that really means constant rate with nothing added. A direct variation is a relationship in which there is a constant ratio of y over x between all ordered pairs. Direct variation equations are written in the form y equals k times x, where k, that is our constant. Now, to find the constant, what we can do is set up each of these points as y over x, and they should reduce to the same value. So, for example, this is our x, this is our y. So 4 over 1. 4 divided by 1 is just 4. This is our x, this is our y. 8 over 2, because each one of these we're putting as y over x. 8 divided by 2 is also 4. And if we check this one, here's our x, here's our y. 12 over 3, which is also 4. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then our last x and our last y, 16 over 4, which is also 4. So our constant rate, our k, is 4. And how we'd write this equation is just y equals 4 times x. Notice, when we have direct variation, there's never going to be a plus, there's never going to be a minus. It's always something times x. Whatever this number is, times x. Here, we'll try a different one. So on these, I've got my x here and my y here. Once again, I'm going to put y over x. So 3 over negative 6, which reduces down to negative 1/2. So that should be our constant. Let's check in on some other ones. X over y, y over x always. 2 over negative 4, which is also negative 1/2. Now, let's look at this point 0, 0. If I put 0 divided by 0, I'm going to get 1, right? Whenever you look at, or 0 divided by 0 would be 0, but the same number divided by itself is 1. Whenever you look at constant rates or direct variation, they're always going to go through the point 0, 0. This is the only fraction that will not work. So you can pick any 2 points as long as you don't pick 0, 0. Let's pick the next point on the line. Here's our x, here's our y. And negative 1 over 2, which that is our constant. So our constant here is negative 1/2. And how we'd write this as an equation is y equals our constant, negative 1/2 times x. So the only point that this never works at is at 0, 0. Let's try number 3. Now it's in a table. We have our x and y labeled. We're going to do the same thing. Y over x. Negative 8 divided by negative 12, which is, they're both divisible by negative 4. It goes in there 2 out of 3 times. Remember, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Now let's check our other one. Negative 4 over negative 6 reduces down to, that's 2 over 3. Negative divided by negative is positive. So far, so good. Skip this point. Go to the next one, 2 over 3, which is just 2 over 3. So our rate here, our k, is just 2 over 3. And to write this in an equation, it will be y equals 2 over 3x. Let's do one more table. So right here, we've got our y's here on the bottom and our x's on the top. Just make sure to still write your ratio as y over x. So this is going to be 12 over negative 4. 12 divided by negative 4 is negative 3. Let's try the next one. 3 over negative 1, which is also negative 3. Negative 9 over 3, which is also negative 3. Negative 15 over 5, which is also negative 3. Every single one of these had a constant rate that was negative 3. So that's our constant. And write this in an equation. It'll be y equals negative 3 times x. Sorry, let me switch pens. This one's running out of ink. I'll go ahead and stop the video here, and we'll do the next part of the notes in the next video.